Story 1. The Haunted House Murder, Indiana, 2011. It was Halloween night in Big Rapids, Indiana. The streets were alive with laughter, children in costumes running from door to door, and houses glowing with carved pumpkins and eerie decorations. But inside one particular home, the horror was real. A man had been brutally murdered in his living room. His body lay slumped among the Halloween decorations, blood splattered against the walls. Outside, the porch light stayed on, and the neighbors assumed it was all part of an elaborate display. Children knocked on the door for candy, some even peeking through the window. They giggled nervously, believing the gruesome scene was nothing more than a hyper-realistic Halloween setup. For hours, people passed by, never realizing the truth. It wasn't until the following morning that someone noticed something was wrong and called the police. Only then did the terrifying reality come to light. The horror inside that house was no decoration. To this day, the crime remains clouded in mystery, but the neighborhood has never forgotten the Halloween night when fiction and reality became indistinguishable. Story 2. The Man Who Vanished from the Party. New York City, 1981. The night was alive with glowing jack-o'-lanterns, streets filled with masked strangers, and music drifting from crowded Halloween parties. A 19-year-old young man, dressed in costume, joined his friends for what was supposed to be a night of fun and celebration. At the party, witnesses saw him drinking, dancing, and chatting like anyone else. But shortly after midnight, he was spotted leaving alone, his mask still covering his face. Some assumed he was heading home. But he never arrived. In fact, he was never seen again. Police searched for days. No struggle, no signs of foul play, no trace at all, he had simply vanished into the night. The case went cold, and whispers began to spread. Over the years, stories emerged of a masked figure appearing at Halloween parties around the city. He never speaks, never removes the mask, and never interacts, he only stands in the shadows, watching. Some dismiss it as urban legend, but others believe it's the restless spirit of the young man, forever trapped on the night he disappeared. Story 3. The Body in the Cemetery. Chillicothe, Ohio, 2012. A group of teenagers decided to spend Halloween night in the local cemetery, daring each other to tell ghost stories under the pale glow of their flashlights. The wind rustled through the trees, and the night already carried the perfect chill of fear. As they wandered between the gravestones, one teen's flashlight caught sight of something hanging near a tree. A dark figure swayed gently in the breeze. They laughed nervously, convinced it was just a creepy decoration someone had placed to scare visitors. But as they drew closer, the laughter faded. The figure didn't move naturally with the wind. When one of them finally shone the light directly on it, their screams pierced the night. What they thought was a Halloween prop was in fact the body of a man who had taken his own life only hours before. Some of the teens fled in panic, while others stood frozen, unable to comprehend the horror before them. The cemetery, already a place of unease, became a symbol of real terror in the community. And for those teenagers, Halloween would never again be just a night of costumes and candy. It had become a night when they stared death in the face. Please like the video and subscribe for more. See you soon.